You'll know that I recently just chatted with Peter Van Loan, a former minister in the Harper government, and we're continuing that chat because at the end of the first chat, he talked about a convention and the need to discuss issues with candidates. And then you veered on to what kind of Conservative Party the Conservative Party is going to be. Already some people are saying, well, Polievre wins. It's a right-wing party, and Canada has no room for a right-wing party. Others are saying, well, with O'Toole, he'd try to make it Liberal Lite, and you can't be Liberal Lite. Is there a room in Canada for a popularly elected Conservative Party?
I think there is, and there's a need for it. The problem in Canada is when Conservatives start letting the media tell them how to be Conservatives. Because inevitably that is, we want you to really just be like the Liberal Party.
Yeah.
And I think you can be a moderate Conservative Party without trying to be the Liberal Party. There is a Conservative coalition that's very real, that is best epitomized by new Canadians, aspirational new Canadians that are looking to get ahead, get somewhere in our society, and really live the Canadian dream, to be able to share in the dream of home ownership in a bright future for their kids. They're proud patriots of this country. They learn about its politics enthusiastically. They love this place because they chose it as their home, because they thought it was a place of opportunity. And if you look to that kind of key part of our potential coalition, it's folks who want to succeed, who want the government out of their lives and give them the freedom to advance, that aren't looking for handouts, that aren't looking for someone else to give them a break.
There's a lot of liberal media here would say, well, that's just right-wing politics. You're saying that there's a more middle-of-the-road conservatism that doesn't involve off there in social right-wingism.
Yeah, I've never been too fond of this notion of left versus right spectrums that professors come up with. Joe Clark always thought that way, and we know what happened to him. He tried to find what he thought was the center, but that's not where Conservatives were. And what it is for us is really about values of freedom, value of opportunity, the value of hope, the same things that my family, who were refugees from communism, came to this country for. And they're not looking for populism, they're not looking for quick fixes, they're looking for the freedom to get ahead themselves in a country that allows people to do that. And I think that's where Conservatives should be.
So the next leader of the Conservative Party has to be neither, if you say, right-wing or left-wing, but Canadian? Is that the way to call it?
That's what I would say, yeah. Canadian and focused on hope and opportunity. And if you take a look, for example, at the Harper Coalition, it was that kind of coalition. It took a while to get there, because we've got a media that did a great job of telling people that it was extreme and of scaring people off. And it took some time for that trust to build. And but the values that they put in place, and the policies related to it, lower taxes, safer communities, combating crime that way, a strong Canada on a foreign stage standing up for our values, this is what they want to see in a Conservative Party.
Peter Van Loan, you've got a great sense of timing, 3 minutes. As you can tell from what you just heard and saw, there are a lot of issues that have to be decided in Canada, and we need independent analysis of them. So, help us stay on the air. Subscribe, tell your friends, PayPal, and thanks for watching.